Did you know in the Old Testament, one of the most important things a person could do was continue the family line? Hi, I'm Bryn Jocelyn, a Bible nerd trying to better understand my Bible and help others do the same. And Genesis 38 is a great example of this. There, Judah's oldest son, marries a woman named Tamar, but then he dies before getting her pregnant. Judah then marries Tamar off to Er's brother Omar. The idea was that any children that they would have would be considered heirs and would continue that family line. But Omar was a terrible human being and he took all the pleasure of sleeping with Tamar but made sure he never got her pregnant, so God had him killed too. Judah promises Tamar his next son as soon as he's oldest. This was the expected thing to do. The family line had to be maintained. But instead, Judah sends Tamar away and has nothing to do with her. But while Judah has renegaded on his responsibilities to the family line, Tamar is determined to fulfill hers. She pretends to be a prostitute and gets Judah to sleep with her, so she becomes pregnant. When Judah eventually finds everything out, he says in Genesis 38 verse 26, "She is more righteous than I, since I did not give her my son Shelah." Tamar is considered righteous because she remained dutiful to the family line. This notion of righteousness might seem foreign to us today. We instead prioritise personal freedom over collective duties, and the idea of being forced to sleep with your dead husband's brother seems awful to us. But that's not how ancient cultures work. These cultural expectations were seen as the glue that held society together, and for many it gave them a sense of purpose and identity. Because of this, honour and duty to family and community formed the bedrock of society. This is also a time before the Ten Commandments and other laws had come, which is why Tamar is considered righteous because she's the one holding to one of the most important values and responsibilities that she had, to maintain the family line. Understanding these values and context that these Bible stories find themselves in helps us better understand them. But perhaps more importantly, they allow us to translate these stories and values into our culture rather than just import them wholesale. And if you found that interesting, why not watch this video on if the Bible was written to control people?